Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the stream. As always, who dat? Go Saints, go LSU. Um, and as we saying lately, for purposeful reasons, F the Lions. Uh, so I don't even. They just another team that we got to run through, and that's fine. That's all. They don't even matter. So, well, we'll see who pops on the old chat. It's been a few weeks. I got bored. I got sick. Uh, so I don't know. We'll see who pops in, and it's probably just gonna be a few of the people that I normally know. But I'm waiting for Xanron to come talk shit again. So so feel free. Hell, I don't care. I know who the better team is. That's the New Orleans Saints. That's right. Best team in football. Shit. Everybody's playing off schedule and everybody's kicking butt. And ain't none of them gaming people lost to the Lions yet. So that you ought to know right there. That means the Saints are the superior team. Hell. Duty booty. So but it's who that and goes LSU. Go Saints too, but go LSU. So there we go. So we'll see what's going on out there in the entertainment world today. Absolutely nothing. Nothing happened at all today of any consequence in the world. So that I'm aware of. But I haven't watched the news either, so I don't know. So we'll just say all is good afoot. So yeah. I gotta put stuff up on the wall. Gotta get the Saints man cave going on. Freaking awesome. Everywhere. Boom. You break out all the good stuff and get her going. So and as always, Cat is an honorary member of the Saints. So football. Uh, I tried to make the Lions a winning team on Madden 02. Nah, I put all the best players on there, all 99s. They still couldn't win a Super Bowl. That's how bad they suck. I'm talking about Holland. I put Barry Sanders on the Lions. Couldn't do shit. So Lions had all these great football players on their teams. They couldn't do a damn thing. Couldn't even get to the Super Bowl. Couldn't even get there. That's sad. They wasted Barry Sanders' whole career and they wasted Calvin Johnson's whole career and couldn't get anywhere. Now they're wasting Jared Goff's career. Just like they wasted Matthew Stafford. He couldn't get the hell fast enough out of Detroit. Put me on a winning team. Shit. He said, I'm tired of the Fords. They ain't spending no money on me. They should have kept Stafford. They would have won by now. Hell. But that's near nor far nor here nor there, however they call it. So All right. Well, we'll see if anybody comes in. They may not. I should go outside and interview people. What do you think about the greatest team in NFL history, the New Orleans Saints? My neighbor across the street, a diehard who that. I should go knock on their door. Tonight's a busy night. I don't know what's going on exactly, but it's a busy night, I guess. I should have sent the link out to more people. I'm gonna start sending the link out to like 45 people now on. That way I get like one person up on the panel. That'll keep it going for a while. Notice away. Oh. Oh hell! Of course, the second I get up, somebody pops in. Hey, it's Cat. Hey, Cat. How you doing? I guess Wayne stopped streaming. I'm waiting for Xanaron to come on here and talk smack about his football team again. I'll send him a message. Dear Xanaron, get your booty in here. Nah, it's all good. Woot woot. Brock's boys, Aaron, Jordan. How the hell you doing? I ain't seen you in a while, friend. We're gonna have more in common. So I escaped temporary exile number 2. Seems like every 2 months I gotta fight for my employment. But that's what they do over there. How am I? I'm okay. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I just had 3 days off. This is my 3rd day off in a row. I've had 6 out of the last 7 days off, but I gotta work 4 in a row, so I'm doing good for now. I've been sick. Just started to get over being sick. Wow. But doing good for now. Well, he probably got pissy again. I don't know. I left because I had to go to somebody else's stream. I've done that before though. I've ended my stream when people started leaving and just I got pissy too, so I can't accuse anybody else of doing that because I do that. Or I do, but that's right. Brock's boys, go who dat? Who dat? Yep. I went Xanaron stream the other day, and Bill kept saying the Lions suck, and I went, that works for me. Yep. I don't know how a couple of my players keep getting injured. They ain't even played. I'm like, how the hell are all my players getting injured here? But that's all right, because next man steps up. We good. We got more than enough talent. We got they were body slamming the Cowgirls today. Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Might have been today too. I don't know why they were practicing. The Cowboys flew to California to practice with the Saints because the Saints are playing the Rams in the preseason. We got to play the Rams in the regular season too, so I don't know why we're playing them in the preseason. I don't know. So yeah, I was in there for about 20 minutes. As soon as I got in there, he was talking trash about my team. Then he said something about you, Cat. I don't know if it was a good comment or a bad comment. I really wasn't sure. Then he said something like you were a Saints fan or something. I don't know. If he comes up in here, he could tell you. But I don't know. I was in there about 20 minutes the other night and I fell asleep. But I went in there and Bill started saying, Lions suck. And I was like, okay, well, cool. But you can always go watch the replay. That's what replays are for. That's what I tell people all the time. They miss my live. That's why the replay's up there. You know? Brock's Boys, you been doing any videos lately? I haven't been getting these notifications like I'm supposed to. You know, the YouTube abattages going around lately. So you ain't got to worry about no ads on this stream because I don't have any damn ads. Well, on Twitch I do. Twitch I run ads like crazy because I get paid over there, but I don't get paid in what you call it? A few beers? I need some. Giants should be good this year. I don't think we played it. Do we play the Giants this year? I don't think we do. There's a guy on YouTube called Reap Gaming Studio. REAP Gaming Studio. And he's doing the hard mod of Tecmo Super Bowl with updated rosters playing the New Orleans Saints season. He only lost one game. It's because he hit the wrong button, made an onside kick, but he's 9-1. He's got the tiebreak over the Rams for #1 seed in the NFC. He plays a game. He's been playing a game every day for the last 10 or 11 days. Usually drops videos like 4 or 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock Central, something like that. But he's won. It's like the cardiac kids. He's trailing and he comes back and he wins or whatever. Oh, he did a live. I was in his live the other day. It was like 12:30 in the afternoon. I think it was. So it was in the afternoon. You ain't gonna get that many streams from him because he's doing the driving in circles routine. So that's like a 12-hour job, give or take. So, but they pay you good money. You get good money for doing that shit. So, down here, they the drivers, they'll last a day or two and then they quit and they got to hire all new drivers. They're lucky if they last 6 weeks. Every time I look around, it's different drivers. And I go, is it that hard to drop off a freaking package? Throw it through their freaking window. I mean, good Lord. Well, Kat, there's always the replay. There's always a replay. And you can go comment and say, hey, I'm watching the stream now. You know. But I don't think we play the Giants this year. I'm pretty sure we don't. I don't remember seeing the Giants on our schedule. I know we play the Lions first. We don't have a home game until week 3, I believe. We play at Detroit. I think we play at Baltimore. I'm trying to remember the third game. Reek played today. He played the Bears. That was week 11. I know he played the Bears. Hey, there he is. Bill, what's going on? Go Saints. F the Lions. That's just in case Zanron pops in. You know. I got to get all my Saints fans to go on his stream one day. Just say, go over there and just say, go Saints. Yeah. Oh, shit. I forgot to tell Cajun I was going live. Well, he might see it. Or he might be sleeping. He might be taking a nap. I haven't done a live in like 2 or 3 weeks. I was sick or bored or I don't know. But like I said, they always got the replay. You can go back and watch the old shit and the new stuff. And I don't know. But no. See, Saints fans are everywhere. The Who Dat Nation is everywhere. All 50 states, all 4,000 countries. We run the world. And, you know, it's the Who Dat Nation. Shit. I got a Facebook page called We Are the Who Dat Nation. It used to have 20,000, but then Facebook took a few down. It's got like 19.7 now. I've had that page up about, 12, 13 years. Steelers are bigger. I don't know about that. I don't know. We don't play the Steelers. No, wait. We do play the Steelers this year. That's right. We play them in Paris. I don't know why they asked we got to go to Paris, but it's a home game. So I don't know. I go watch what's face live. You can turn the comments on though. If you're watching a replay, you can turn the comments on and read everybody's comments. So it's sort of like it. You just can't respond, but you can take notes for the next one. No, they don't. The Packers do. Steelers have only been around since the 30s, I think. I'm pretty sure it's either the Packers or the Lions or the. No, I think the Packers are 1, the Bears are 2. Steelers are in the top 5, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're. Because for 40-something years before Bradshaw and Franco came in the 70s, the Steelers didn't win anything from like the 30s, early 30s to about 71 and 72 with the Immaculate Reception. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Pro Football Reference has told me it's the Packers 1, the Bears 2, because I looked it up last year. Now, the Saints are like in the middle-ish, sort of, because they only been around. This is the 60th year. I think the Saints are at about 400 and... Oh, I had this memorized last year. I want to say we're at 446 wins, somewhere around there. 426, 446. I know it's over 400. I can't flip because I'm on my phone, so I can't flip and get out of it. But Pro Football References got all of that. I'm going to look it up after the stream. But the Packers and the Bears have been around since day one, since 1920. Steelers didn't become the Steelers until like 31 or something. I've never been out of the South. I have no reason to. I've only been in 4 states. So I just don't like traveling. I had an option to be in a 5th state last year, and I was like, no. But 33, see? I know my foosball. But they also, I don't think they count the Steelers record when it was Card Pitt. When the Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers joined together, and then the Eagles and the Steagles, the Eagles and the Steelers combined. I don't think the Steelers or the Eagles or the Cardinals get credit for those wins. I don't know. On Pro Football Reference, they got it for all of them. So I don't know how that works as far as those couple of years during World War II. But I do say this. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Never did. So we'll send him out on a retirement note when we play him in Paris. I think we play the Steelers in like what, week 7, 8? Because we have the bye week right after that. I think the bye week is like week 8. This is Gail Benson's idea to play a game in Paris. I'm just like, what in the ass? We giving up another home game to go play halfway across the world for a country that doesn't like us? They don't like the U.S.? But, the fleur-de-lis, the Saints have a lot of connections to Paris and French and, all that good stuff. But I should put up the I've never been to Canadian land. Yeah. Wait, we got to put that up. I forgot to put that up. That makes Zanron feel right at home. That was from last year, and I never took it down. I never took it off the screen. So we're just gonna leave that up there for a while. So that's pretty good thing. Oh, okay, yeah. The Saints play in the Paris. Few 20, 30 years ago, the Saints used to play exhibition games in Mexico City for whatever damn reason. I think they played a game in Germany, a preseason game once, but now they're doing all these regular season games everywhere. Goodell's trying to ruin everything. I hate that bastard. He needs to retire. He's screwing football. He screwed my team out of a Super Bowl. Several of them. I hate Roger Goodell. He sucks. He's trash. I had a Facebook page after him, but somebody hacked it. So I took it down. It had like, I don't know, 13, 14,000 people in there. But I took it down. I took it down a couple of months ago because somebody hacked it. The stuff was still up, but they changed the name of the thing and left everything. That was weird crap. Tagliabue was okay. I got a Tagliabue football card sitting over there from Berlin Wall. Roger Goodell is ass. Well, he's retiring in 2 or 3 years, so I don't think he's going to get his goal. Move Jacksonville or one of those other shitty teams to freaking London. Jacksonville goes to London 3 times a year. You might as well just move them and then call them the London Jaguars. You go to French, all you got to do is go, oui, oui, monsieur, get out of the damn way. All you got to do is act like an ass and just mispronounce everything, and the French people will love you. I think they got all that stuff booked out already. I used to go to the scrimmages all the time. I haven't went in the last 4 or 5 years. Since the GOAT retired, I haven't really went to the practices. I got to reactivate my We Are the Who Dat Nation YouTube page. I haven't posted on there in about 2 or 3 years. The last video I posted on there was about that quarterback that kind of sucked, that we got off our team, that I couldn't stand. Rhymes with Farr, but we can't say his name because it's bad, very bad. Yeah. I don't know. I do remember that Kat's getting married and she's supposed to wear a red wedding dress. Somehow I remember that. I don't know who she's marrying exactly, but not my business. But that just proves to remember that I forgot. I think I forgot. No, he's trash too. No, I don't like Aaron Brooks. That was before Breeze. Before and after. No, it's that piece of crap that retired recently, a couple of years ago. I didn't like Aaron Brooks. I mean, he led us to a playoff win, but the dude would throw the ball backwards and start laughing. I'm like, nah. He was only with the Saints, I think, like 6 years. Then we shipped him to Oakland. You never saw his ass again. Oakland said, "Nah, you're good. You're not playing. You're retiring. We don't need you." That's where players go to die. Oakland. But yeah, it's all good. Hey, TwitchBot. Hey, TwitchBot, do me a favor. Go F off, TwitchBot. Y'all can't see that, but I see it on my side. Because I got this running on Twitch too, just for the heck of it. Because, I know English. I know Spanish because the boss speaks the Spanish. I know the French. Oui. I can speak some German. Gesundheit. Dankeschön. That's about that. But Oakland's been blowing forever. They used to be good, and then they just started to chunk. Mark Davis is a middle-aged ginger person who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. His dad told him, "Look, this is how you run the team," and he goes, "Yes, sir." His dad passes away, and he goes, "Well, I'm the boss now. What do I do?" And then he just hires people to run the job for him while he sits there and smiles. He's the male Raggedy Ann. I don't know how anybody could have a goofy ass haircut and freckles like that and think they're awesome. Seriously, I dyed my hair. I tried to do everything I could to get away from that look. He's just like, eh. So the simulation that Reap Gaming is playing, Oakland's 0-11, and it's still I mean, let me rephrase that. Las Vegas is 0-11, but yeah. Oakland lost their football team twice. Not once, but twice. And then they told the A's, go take a hike. What does Oakland have left? I don't know. Nothing really. They wouldn't pay for a new stadium. The Oakland Coliseum, Alameda Coliseum Park was falling apart. It was falling apart when it was brand new. And the A's are moving to Las Vegas. And Oakland's like, Las Vegas, the Raiders are like, nah, we don't want y'all here. Go the hell away. But the A's are in Sacramento right now. And they don't even call themselves the Sacramento A's. They just call themselves the A's. That team has moved around. They started off as the Philadelphia A's. Then they went to Kansas City, became the Kansas City A's. Then they went to Oakland, the Oakland A's. Now they're just the A's in Sacramento. And then they're going to Las Vegas to become the Las Vegas A's. Hell, New Orleans needs a baseball team. Come on down. Let's go. Well, I've never been to California and I want to, but yeah. Hell, they went to LA and they played in the Coliseum. They couldn't put people in the damn Coliseum. So they get 32,000 in an 85,000 seat Coliseum. Hell, the Saints would have filled that damn thing up. Superdome seats about, I don't know, 80,000. They sell out all the time. I'm just throwing out facts, Kat. Because you said everybody you talk to forgets. I don't forget unless I feel like it. I'm just guessing by. I'm just guessing you're marrying that Tommy dude. I don't know, and it's none of my business. But I'm just guessing. Yeah, you know what you do? Wear tie dye. That way you got every color of a rainbow, and he can't forget that shit. But well, he could always, if you want him to sub here, that's fine. I gotta get my channel rolling. I used to have like 30, 40 people a chat. My chat used to go boom, 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 boom so fast you couldn't see it half the time. But a lot of those people on YouTube, some of them disappeared off the face of the planet. I can't even get my sponsor, Grumpy, unofficial sponsor, because he doesn't pay me anything. I'm just a joke. But oh, okay. I don't know if you're serious or not serious, or well, you can get YouTube married, but Grumpy Stack is a real person. He's usually sleeping by this time. I can't get him out of his damn habitat. I used to have like 5 and 6 women on the panel. It used to be, all right, ladies, y'all take over the panel. I'm gonna go take a nap, or I'm gonna go get something to eat. And they just I come back 45 minutes later. All right, yeah, they're still on the panel. All right. I just jump in. I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Like, all right. But a lot of them are having health issues right now, so they you know. But every once in a blue moon they jump in. Every once in a blue moon, whatever. But I don't know. I don't think I've seen him on my channel. I could be mistaken. I see people sometimes comment on my videos, and I go, "Who is that? And how did they get here?" Like I was in Southern Corn Hunter. I was in Van Stream last night. And I'm like, you're going live now, and I'm watching your live stream from last night. I'm trying to play catch up here. Because he's going for monetization. I don't think he's monetized yet, but at the rate he's going, he will be. He's getting 250 subs, 250 views a night. But he has been here yet. Oh. Well, I usually set the new time to 5 minutes. I think I put like 20 tonight. I don't know why. So I used to stream 3 and 4 times a week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but it just depends on how I feel. You know, YouTube stole my hours twice. 2 times. Then I had a lot of bad luck with my supporters passing away. I had one that would have got me monetized 50 times over. He passed away. I've had 6 of them pass away on me. 3 of them within a few weeks of each other. I'm just like, I'm not lucky there. But you know how YouTube is. You got to make more friends, and you got to keep her going. You got to get more people going. So, I got hacked twice. No, I got hacked once. And I was at 3,900 watch hours. And it got reset to 0. And I got it up to about 3,800. And then I hit my 1 year, and it went down to like 1,400, 1,200. Now I'm at like, I don't know, 900 something watch hours, because I don't stream as much as I used to. So, you know, I probably won't ever catch up again unless I get a freak accident. Lightning in a bottle. YouTube decides to push one of my videos. I don't know. It done took down 2 or 3 of them. I went from 0 to 1,000 in like 6 months. After 6 months, I already had 1,000 subscribers. And that was, I don't know, like 7 years ago. And now I'm like at 1,800. So I can't even, they don't want you to, small channels, they don't want you to grow. You know. They don't want you to grow. I wanted to for the longest time. I probably won't be able to but I just do what I do now. Actually, like some people, like, you know, Wayne don't want to do it. Cajun turns his off now. A lot of them just they work that hard and just say, screw it. And you know, you got to jump through hoops to make a few pennies. It's not really worth it. I know. I remember Mirage before he passed away. His channel he would make a new channel every 2 weeks. They would knock the shit out of his channel, and he'd be like, all right, let's get monetized again. And in 2 weeks, he would have like 8,000 subscribers, 9,000. He would get all those people back. I'm starting a new channel. The old one got shut down again, but he was bringing his people to my stream. I only needed like 150, 200 watch hours, and I couldn't even get that. And then I needed like another 100 something. I couldn't get that the second time. I'm just like, I don't know. It is what it is. YouTube's got that whole 1 year routine. I had a video that did 3,200 watch hours by itself. And honestly, if I would have stayed on when I was hot, if I would have did more live streams and stayed on longer, I probably would have got it. Because once you get it, it used to be you have to keep it up. Now, apparently, once you get it, they don't care. It's just like, okay, fine, you don't have to keep it up. Because there are several people I know that don't even really do it anymore, and they still monetized, and they barely do live streams. But it used to be you get the 4,000, you got to keep the 4,000 going within that year. But I guess they don't do that anymore. So I don't know. Everybody make Cat 5 million subscribers. Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. You know, the YouTube universe, they hear things out there. You know, the algorithm picks up stuff and they do what they do. So, you know. I don't brag on anything. Like when it was booming, I was getting in there pretty fast. Just by going on people's channels, I pick up people and stuff like that. But a lot of those people disappeared off of YouTube. So now I'll make money when I put this thing on Twitch, which I got it going now. Not much. I run the ads and there's like, I don't know. I get 30 cents maybe. I don't know. No, there you go. Does Cat go live? Because I'm not sure. People got to tell me when they go live. Because I don't know. A lot of times I'm at work and I can't figure it out. Wayne likes to go live when I'm at work in the afternoon, like in the morning time. And I'm like, Wayne, I'm at work. What are you doing? I can't sit on the stream all day, man. I'll pop in and I'll be like, hey, I'm at work. I got to go by. Oh. Well, people do those sleep streams. You know. Some of them turn on the cameras. And I don't know how people feel comfortable watching people, especially these women that do that on Twitch. They'll go to sleep and they'll turn the camera on. And I'm just like, yeah, it's a little weird. But they know they gotta have them pervs out there that'll sit there all night, bing, 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 try to wake her up and send money and shit, and just I don't know. Twitch was trying to ban that stuff. Then they started the rubber ducky and the pools, bathtubs, and they would get like a kiddie pool, and they would put some water in it and dress in a bikini. And Twitch had banned that for a while, and they brought it back because so many people complained. I recommend myself to everybody, but that's the only person I can recommend that I'm aware of. Well, no, actually, that's not true. I recommend Southern Coin Hunter, Cajun Coin Hunter. That's on YouTube. I don't know if y'all have Twitch or not, but Saints fans on Twitch. We got Casio. We had Tiger Jet 21, but he retired. I got to get his ass out of retirement. Man owes me about 15 live streams at least. Miss Who Dat lady owes me some live streams too. Disappointed. They just stopped streaming one day. But there's a whole lot of them. And they could pop in, and they could pop in. I don't know if they are, they would, but they could. I've had some of my live streams do color, audio. No, speaking of audio, let me, I don't hear it, but sometimes it builds up and it's got the echo effect. Before Cajun pops in and says, let me do a thing. Oh, you don't have to talk. Some people don't talk. Some people don't. They just sit there. You know, sometimes I do that. But it is what it is. Then I took them out. Oh. Well, sometimes you hear this echoing effect that Cajun always tells me about. My old laptop, I dropped it. It used to have the alien noise. It used to go. It used to make this weird noise. If you go back to my first, I don't know, 20 or 30 live streams, you'll hear it, and then the screen will start like turning blue and green, like weird shit. It started glitching out. But I never hear these sounds. But Cajun will always tell me, plug your headphones in. I hear the echo. But I should have let him know I was live. But I sent him a link, but I figured he'd be sleeping. Should have said Zanron a link. Should have said, Zanron, get your ass up here. Come on now. But, you know, that way I can debate who's the better team. Well, I actually know the better team is, but it's all good. But yes, Bill, always go up in there and say Lions blow, Lions chew, Lions suck. That'd be perfect. Just that'll throw him off guard every time. Just tell him whatever, just mess with his mind. He'll be like, that's right, they do suck. Oh, wait a minute. You'll catch him, you get him tongue-tied. Oh. Well, I'm curious to hear you talk. But, he was shocked. Oh. He shouldn't be shocked. He knows his team blows. Look, the Lions ain't even our division rival. I can care less about the Lions. I just don't. They're just, Hey, on my stream, it's F the Falcons or fail can'ts, or I can say other expletive deletives, which I've done before. You got the Canthers and you got the Succaneers. So those are three teams I don't like at all. The Lions would probably be like 16th or 17th on the teams I don't like. They're like down on a totem pole. They don't matter. They only matter because we play them in week 1. And, Zanron thinks his shitty team's going to beat my team. That ain't going to happen. He knows this already. He knows this. I ain't got to tell him anything he doesn't know. He's probably listening right now. He knows I'm talking the truth. I don't talk smack behind anybody's back. He can listen to the replay. Shit, it's all in good fun. I talk smack about his team. He talks smack about my team. And that after week 1, we're cool. I got $1.50. I got $50 sitting in Cash App. I don't know how to take out. I got to figure out how to get it out. But Cat can talk. Meow. See? That's all you got to do is go meow. And you're talking. So you started GoFundMe. If y'all want to listen to me talk, they do that shit on. Look, YouTubers do that stuff. Face reveal and crap. Oh, you want to see my face? Pay blah 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 blah. I'm like, what the really? No, I'm not interested in your face. You know. But yeah, you should do that. You should do one of them AI things and do the auto dub. And let them think that's your real voice. And you go, if you really want to hear my real voice, this will be, well, you're not a nut, so you can't be in a shell. I mean, at least I think I think that's kind of appropriate there. I don't know. But yeah, give them a reason to want to hear you. Hell, you should just put a poll. Well, if you have 500 something subscribers, you should have that YouTube poll thing. You should put in a poll. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that say when I hit so many subscribers or I hit so much donations, I'll do a face reveal. There's a guy that did that recently, and I said, who the hell cares? I said, nobody gives a shit about a guy revealing their face. A woman's different. They want to see that. There's nobody out there that wants to see a face reveal of a guy. Unless maybe you're a woman. I don't know. I certainly know guys don't. Well, most of them. Unless if they're not straight, then maybe they do. I don't know. But, I'm shy when I want to be. But I show my face. Well, I haven't recently, but I've done it a billion times already. I just don't like to do it on my phone because it's a pain in the butt. Once I turn it on, turn it off, I go, hey, but I think you need 500 subscribers to do a poll or a post. You just go into, it used to be community. I don't know. I think it's just post now. I think it's 500. First, they made it where anyone could do it. Then they made it 1,000, and I think they put it at 500 now. If you go on your channel thing, I don't know how to do polls. I don't think I've done a poll, but post I can do. And if you do a post, then anybody can see that. You could be on there and be like, hey, when I hit so many subscribers, I'll do a face reveal. I'll do a voice reveal. Shit, you make a killing doing that. Even though you're not monetized, you can still make money off of it through PayPal or Cash App or Buy Me a Coffee or I got to set me up a Buy Me a Coffee. I know Zanran's got one of those. Women do better on these platforms anyway because they have the assets. But I go on a lot of these streams, and well, not a lot of, some of them I go on there, and I'm just like, honestly, I'm on there just to see the ladies, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, but I'm not donating to these people. No. Well, I had like 500 free Twitch bits, and 500 bits is like $5 or something, $6, whatever the hell it is. So I give them like 5 bits here, 5 bits here, 10 bits here. But that's people who used to come to my channel. These women that come to my channel that I still go to their channel, like Miss Panda on Twitch. Usually I'm the only one in there right now, or 2 people in there while she plays the games. But I hadn't seen her in a while come on my stream, but never say never. Miss Kayla Boo, she might be streaming right now, but she comes on ever so often. She's got the good thumbnails. But she plays the games, but I'm like, that cleavage helps a lot. But she is very talented at what she does, and she's awesome. But, but a lot of people on Twitch, a lot of those women on Twitch, they're morons. They just are. They're just half naked on the damn thing and they're playing a game. They don't even know how to play the damn game. They're just going do 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 do. People are going bing 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 bing. I'm like, okay, like you're donating to somebody that's not even naked. They're like in a bikini and like, you know, but which channel? What? You know, Kayla Boo? Oh, probably. She does gaming like almost every night. I think I found her through Treasure Woman. I think. Or they got the Zombie Panda, Miss Panda. But she don't do YouTube really. She does Twitch a lot. I seen somebody on Kayla's stream recently that was in somebody else's channel I go to. So it's a small world. But she gets like 40 or 50 people, but she gets probably, I guarantee, a couple thousand views each stream. I'm sure it's more than that because she does 12-hour live streams almost every night or every other night. But you know, when you're playing games and stuff and people are donating and you have a good time, it's all about being, you know, talking to people and chatting and all that good stuff. So, oh, she's the hot girl with the cleavage. She plays games. I'm pretty sure I met her through Treasure Woman. I'm pretty sure it's where I got her channel from. I could be mistaken, but I think that's how I got her through her. I used to send messages to like 100 people to try to get some people in chat. I'd send a message to 100 people and I get maybe 3 responses. Oh, yeah. Well, that's probably her then. She has blonde hair or black hair or I don't know. I forget. It changes. But I think the avatar is like pink or something. If I remember right, yeah. But if it's in a gaming channel, it's probably her. Because she goes in a bunch of channels too. She comes into mine every so often. I keep telling her, you need to come on my panel. You know. That way I could work my magic. If I got any left. I don't think I have much of it left. But I don't know. I don't think she's streaming tonight. She used to stream almost every night. I think it's like every couple of nights now. But yeah, she'll stream all freaking night. I'll go to sleep, she'll be on. I'll wake up and she'll be on. I'm at work and she's still going. I was like, damn. What the hell? But YouTube only lets you go 12 hours. Once you go past 12 hours, it breaks up the videos. So it's just better to stop at 12 hours so you get the content for one stream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I met her through Treasure Woman. Which I haven't seen Treasure Woman in a while either. I don't know. I guess that's her job. I don't get in her I don't get in anybody's business about that. But I mean, hell, if you make it whatever, I don't know what people make, but I mean, I don't know who that is. Osmond Gold? No idea who that is. I'm assuming that's a YouTuber or a Twitcher or a gaming person or I don't know. Sounds like a Steelers fan. That name just sounds like a Steelers fan. And I may be right on that. I don't know. But hey, some people make money off of YouTube. I've never made a cent off of it. Through it, sure. From it, no. Uh, but I had a couple of I don't know if you'd say big, but oh, okay. I don't go in gaming channels honestly, other than Kaylee's channel and maybe one or two other. Reap Gaming Studio are going, but he doesn't do lives. He just puts videos out. There's a couple of more that I sometimes would go into, but I usually don't. I try to avoid gaming. I mean, on Twitch, that's all you do is gaming, pretty much. So I'll go Miss Pandas, or I'll, I mean, they do other stuff on there, but yeah, if it's a political channel, if it's not if it's not for the right person, I wouldn't go in it. It's got to be for the right person. But they used to have this golf channel that would come on my stream, and we would talk golf, and they had the check mark, and the check mark is, if I remember right, the check mark is their verified channel that has over 100,000 subscribers. And I don't remember the name of the channel. I don't even know if it's still around, but they used to come in my channel quite a bit. And I would like, man, and they had a lot of subscribers, but I'm like, they never sent any to me. I'm like, send me some. But they would come in when I used to do like midnight till 3 in the morning. I used to get a lot of subscribers at that point, but a lot of views. But with that golf channel, we would talk golf and stuff and just sports and whatever. And I'm like, hey, bring some of your people over, man. But never did. But that one had a check mark. And there was this other channel that had a check mark. And they would come in every so often. I'm like, if those people would have brought me some people, I would have been monetized. I guarantee I would have been monetized and it would have stuck. But yeah, I don't remember the channel name. I haven't seen this person in about 5 years. But yeah, they had a check mark next to their account name, and I looked it up, and they had over 160,000 subscribers. Once you get over 100,000, you're verified and get a check mark. So it was a real channel. They found me somehow through somebody's channel, and they started coming in. Golf is easy. You take the ball, you swing the ball, you get her in the hole. If you get a hole in one, you get a prize, like a Cracker Jack prize. You have a par, you have a bogey. Par is even. Bogey is over. Double bogey, you're screwed. Triple bogey, you're really screwed. If you hit an eagle, you're good. As long as you don't hit an actual eagle, you might go to jail. Or you could get dunked in the water and wrestle an alligator like Happy Madison. I don't watch golf because it's boring as hell, but I drink Arnold Palmer half and half because I like that. So I know of golf. Okie dokie. I'll be here probably, but I know of golf. So there we go. But basically, you take the white little ball and you put it in a nice little hole. Golf's a lot like sex. I would assume. I haven't played either one of them, so I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But I guess, well, no, I guess except one, well, no. Okay, that wouldn't work out. They have sand traps in that too, yeah. Them damn sand traps. I told them once, I told them 1,000 times. Clean that stuff out. Nobody wants to get near the sand trap. Well, I gotta flip the channel. I got it on mute. I don't want to watch that particular person. Let's see. Put it on that. Oh, hell. Well, if Zanron goes live tonight, make sure y'all represent in the stream. Because I'm going to be sleeping. Probably by 10 o'clock, I'm going to be out. Because I got to wake up at 5. I got to go to work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I've had my 3 days off this week, so I got to start my week. It usually goes by fast, though. I just got to do 4 in a row. Probably more, considering how my boss loves me. And half the people she let go, and the other half don't want to work or getting other jobs. So it's pretty much just going to be me from now on, just doing everything, which is fine. I do it all by myself anyway most of the time. But we had a good crew, and they did their job, and she let them go. And I'm like, really? Now I got to do everything by myself again? It's like every 2 months. I do it by myself. We get a good crew. Welcome back. We get a good crew, and then they cut the crew, and then I got to do everything myself again. I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy. Told my boss, I said, bring me some beer. Don't bring me a chicken sandwich for appreciation week. Bring me a damn beer. He goes, I don't drink. I said, me neither, but I'm going to start. I said, you drive me to drink. Or drink me to drive. Or I don't know. That's ass backwards, but, you know. I'm waiting for this guy. I don't know if this guy is dancing or doing a sobriety test. Oh, he's dancing. Well, he's failed on both of them. But I got it on a live PD channel. I like flipping around the channels. That's why Caption is such a good tool. The dude's dancing and he just, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of both and a lot of stuff, but let's see. What else we got? Raining outside? I can't tell. It's dark already. Do I have allergies? I don't know. I've never taken an allergy test, but pine needles don't agree with me. I think I have a deviated septum. You know, I've been telling people for years I can't breathe properly. So I think my septum is crooked, but nobody wants to believe me, and I ain't got the money to. I want to get that balloon plastic where they stick that balloon up your nose and they go 1, 2, 3. So, and I'm laying down. I have to get up, but I'm charging my phone. Let me unplug that sucker. Once I get up, it'll usually pop in. That's what I think I have. I've never been to a doctor for it, but usually I breathe better when I sit up. I always pop a lot of what you call it. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm gonna get up. Feel like getting up? I'm in the dark. Okay, there's the light. Still in the dark, but there's light. I I don't have a beer, so I can't drink a beer. Oh, that's just reflecting off the window. Okay, I'm like, what the frick is that? Eat one of these fireballs. That'll kill what you call it. If I get it open. I can get this crap open. There we go. Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor. Many things. I just gotta get insurance first. I don't have insurance at the job I'm at because they wanted to take out like almost $70 a check, and I'm like, that's $280 a month. I'm not paying that shit. That's too hard. Oh, that's okay. I don't know. I'll put it here somewhere. That's gonna be for the morning. That's gonna be breakfast. Okay, well I go back in room now. Oh hell. General must be sleeping. I'm feeling lately. Like, wake up! Wake up! But eventually, if I say his name too many times, it'll pop in and be like, what's going on? I have it, you know. Hello, Maria. How you doing? I hear you, Bill. Thanks for popping in as always, you know. There's always lurkers around. I'm gonna make it an unofficial rule. If they lurk, they owe me $1. But it's okay. Just remember, you're going down on the stream, you say, go Saints. He loves that when he says, go Saints. It's like a thing. So I'm going to send him the Tom Dempsey kick. Y'all remember Tom Dempsey, right? He kicked the field goal. You know what team he kicked that field goal against? The Lions. 1970. He kicked that 63-yard field goal. Boom. In Tulane Stadium. Tulane Stadium isn't standing anymore, but I've been on the actual site. It's right behind. Yep. It's right behind where they built Yeoman Stadium. I've been on the actual site. They don't exactly know where it is anymore, but I figure I stood right near the site. But boom, because they were doing a fan fest. And I was like, okay, well, I wonder where Tulane Stadium is, or used to be. And the guy told me, you're standing on it. And I went, oh, okay. Because they built they tore down Tulane Stadium in the 70s, early 70s, and then Tulane played in the Superdome until they got their stadium about, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. But they got dorms. They put dorms and medical fields around it. They shoehorn Yeoman Stadium between the dorms. But behind Yeoman Stadium, there's a big old field. And that's when I was talking to one of these old guys. And I said, I wonder where Tulane Stadium is. And he goes, you're standing on it. And I went, oh, this was Tulane Stadium? And he goes, yeah. And I said, where do you think Tom Dempsey's kick was? And he goes, probably over there. So Night, Bill. Appreciate you popping in. So, yes, I'm going to send Zaron the Tom Dempsey kick because that was against the Lions. But man had half a foot and went boom. He hit that ball and it sounded like a cannon. I never got a chance to meet him. My dad met him a couple of times. My dad had a few encounters with him. One time he was nice. One time he was an ass. But it's unfortunate what happened to Tom Dempsey. He had dementia. He died in a nursing home. Complications of the Hong Kong flu about 4 or 5 years ago. But he had a half a hand and a half a foot. But whether or not the weather is irrelevant. No, it is. It's relevant, actually. It's not raining here. I gotta put this stuff outside my whatchamacallit. It's not raining. I thought it was. It might rain tomorrow. But I don't know. Well, okay, that's what's making that damn noise. All right. Now I got to figure it out. Wait, I turned the light off? Yeah. Okay. I turned the light off, yes. All righty then. It's rained sparingly here. We were I think we're still in the deficit. We were 9 inches in the deficit, but I don't know. I'll just go jump in the lake. Oh, that'll be cooled off there. But typhoon's coming. Oh hell, you must be in the Philippines. Or Japan or Thailand. Because they had I was watching Fox Weather about a typhoon recently. Everybody can get rain. I'm good with that. Ah, damn, let's see. Damn it. I had to vacuum this. Yeah, that's about right. That's what I kind of figured. You can kind of tell by the dialect. My brother married a Filipina. He's been married to this girl for about 10 years now. So I haven't seen her in about 8 years. But yeah. Because they live in another state. Far, far away from me. So. My brother lived in the Philippines for 2 or 3 years. He brought me a bunch of Philippine money. He brought something like, I don't know, $2,000 to the Philippines. It lasted him like 2 or 3 years. And that's what he said anyway, but he went to the Philippines. He went to Japan. He went to Thailand. Told me he should film that shit and put it on YouTube, but he has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't do anything with it anymore. I think he's like 6 videos up. But like, well, they're like indifferent now. I guess he's lucky. He always preferred and I don't know if I'll say Asian women. He always preferred that. He always had a thing for that. So, well, he married her twice because they divorced once, and he remarried her. So, uh, but I guess he's lucky. I don't know. Whatever he prefers that's what he prefers. I don't know. It's not my thing, but um, to each their own. Oh, good Lord. All right, now I'm laying down again. My back is killing me. So, gotta kill it back the only way I can. But yeah, it's from what I know, the Philippines is a bunch of islands. U.S. used to own it after a while, and then I think they gave it back or something. I don't know. Um, I think General MacArthur owned it for like a couple of years. Said this was my vacation spot, and then he died. And once he died, they said, we didn't want this anymore. Y'all can have it again. I think that's what it was. I don't know. Something to that effect. Not really serious in saying that, but you know. Let's see. Cookie Monster. Yeah, yeah. I didn't take my nap today, but I didn't want to go to sleep too early. I think I got about another hour or so. I don't have a type of girl. If I had a type of, well, no, I can't say that because I don't have a girl. I don't have one now. But, cooking is good. I'll take a beer. Wait, do they drink beer in the Philippines? I have no idea. I'm sure there's some liquor over there. I used to go on these grow channels, and that's all they had. Those channels with Filipinas or Filipinos, they are all they had. Them people when they start YouTube channels, they get monetized with like a week and a half. They're already monetized. So they rally around everybody. But a lot of times when I had them in the chat, they would be like here one time, okay, hi, bye, and you never see them again. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, what the? um, there's really only one channel that I watch nowadays, and I really sort of don't even watch her anymore, really, because I don't really see her on that much. And she's not even in the Philippines anymore. I think she moved to Germany or something. But that's exotic Filipina. And she used to come on my channel every so often, but I don't know if you have a guy or not. That's your thing. I don't know. I got no idea. I don't have a girl or a woman or anything like that. I like my coworker, but she's like 18 years younger than I am, and she don't date coworkers. But if she leaves tomorrow, I got a phone number anyway. But still, I don't think she liked me. But I don't know. This near here or there, I guess. But I guess, Kat, you have your victims. I guess I don't know. Let's see. I guess Cajun fell asleep. I never did text him that I was going live, so he probably didn't know anyway. But yeah, I know who Tommy is. I see him on Wayne's stream all the time. Well, I don't know who he is. I just know he's on Wayne's stream all the time. He sits there and he goes, I don't remember a damn thing," or something to that effect. I don't know. He typed in red, and I was going to type in red just as a joke because I didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. It's like, all right. He's cooking a beer. There we go. What else we got? Tommy is a Dutch fisherman who opens a fishing charter business in Spain on July 3rd. Of this year? Last year? Next year? I mean, I know we're in August. I do know that. Ah. Well, if I need any money, I know where to go. Oh, this year. That's good. This dude, whoa. I like watching these videos because you can find out a lot about these videos. That was from a couple of years ago, huh? Yeah. Second, third. Huh. He must have got a lot. I wasn't aware there was Dutchman channels. You mean people from Dutch from the Netherlands? Huh. Well, those are probably going to be fishing channels anyway. What you don't know in the YouTube land. Well, he seems funny. Squiggly line, exclamation point, backwards W, a circle. There you go. You're speaking Dutch. You put one of those accents that the Spanish put, and that's about that. Put on Ancient Aliens. Boom. Watch that like right away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Dutch except it's a name. That's about that. Nobody understands Dutch except the Dutch. It's a secret. You know. Oh yes. Now we're talking about the Mothman. Ah, I picked a good Ancient Aliens to do. They're doing a top 10 monster list. I gotta watch that. But I think you speak Dutch by going something like that. I don't know. They speak weird. They speak backwards. I don't know. I just made that up, but it could be a language for all I know. Well, of course, they're all fishing channels. That's what they do. Oh, that's their main income, fishing. After Service Adventure Canada. Hmm. Emblem looks Emblem looks familiar. I don't know if I know. Do I? I probably know you. I don't know. I'm sure I do, but if I don't, I don't. That would be the Detroit Lions, not the BC Lions. Don't be confused about Canada. I'm not talking about the BC Lions. This is the Detroit Lions. So don't don't take any offense to that. We're talking about the Detroit Lions of the NFL. Not I should specify that. Here, I'll take that down. I had it up because Zanron was up. So, but I think Dutch is like Pig Latin. You take every other word and you put it backwards, a couple of letters here, and you speak a little bit of Spanish, you mix it all together, and there's the Dutch. I guess. I have no idea. I don't know. But it's always good to learn another language. But I have to look up Dutch. Oh, there was a movie named Dutch. Was pretty cool. It was with Ed O'Neill. That's sort of like a cult classic movie. You'll never understand it. You'll never speak it. And why are you trying to learn it then? I don't get that logic, but okay. I don't know. You just put a couple of Deutsch marks up there like German. I used to speak fluent German. I don't speak it that much anymore, and I forgot a bunch about it. Holy macaroni and cheeseburgers. It's the skipper. Aye, aye, skipper. What are you doing up this time of late? Somebody else from Canadian land just snuck in here. Unless that was you at your secret channel I'm not aware of. But it's my good friend the skipper. You know, he was the one that taught Gilligan everything he knew. Crashed the minnow twice. Not once, but twice. In a row. No. Hope you're doing well, skipper, out there in Canadian land. Where the maple syrup runs free. And so does the hockey. Well, no, you got to pay for the hockey, but, you know. Was that you? Oh, goodness. Because I was freaking out. I was like, who is this person? Like, who is this person? I don't remember. Okay. I'm like, I don't know who this person is. Who is it? Well, you freaked me out. If that was you, you freaked me out a little bit. But it was okay. So, because I don't think you used that channel in a hell of a long time. Y'all should go follow, well, he does coins and stuff and stories, and apparently Skynet took him over. It's an AI version now. We got a clone skipper for the future. You're like, there we go, right there. I don't even watch hockey anymore. Hell, it's football season. The foosball. You know, the greatest team on the planet, New Orleans Saints, obviously. Well, you know me and the Troll Nation. I got a lot of them out there. I ain't seen that channel in a while. See, you can't run that by me again. See, I knew that wasn't Zanron because I know all the Zanron's channels because I modded all his channels just to throw him off. Because I was like, who is this channel? I'm like, it's Zanron again. Dude's got like 73 of them. But no, I think he's got like 2 or 3. He's got the 4M channel. Mayo Mitten. You know, I'm going to use my official Lord Emperor powers to annex Canada just because I'm thirsty and I need a beer. So I'm going to be like, Canadians, send me a beer. Y'all got some good beer up there. Hell, it's probably got maple syrup in it. You tap a tree, you get a beer. I was going through some of my change today. I'm trying to find all my old Canadian pennies. I don't know what the hell happened to them. They might have been lost. I had a bunch of Canadian pennies from the 20s. And I don't know what happened to them. I put them in a box. and it probably got lost because my mom threw away half of my stuff when I moved, or left it at the other place, and I never got it because pain in the ass. So I don't know where it is. I had a bunch of Canadian pennies from the 20s, and I was trying to find them. I found a few Canadian pennies from the 40s, but I don't have any books for them. Edmonton Elks. Yeah, that's a CFL team. CFL playing right now? I mean, I think they run the same season as NFL, so they should be playing. Hell, if I knew you were around, I would have sent you a link, but I didn't. I sent Cajun one, but he's probably napping out. But I forgot to tell him I was going live because I haven't done it in a while. So depends on when they come in and when they don't. But let's see. I gotta play catch up and watch some of the videos. I gotta play catch up. I'm playing catch up on Dale's videos. I'm like, Dale, wake up. I was like, about time you dropped a video. He's been dropping a lot of them lately. It's like, about time. I'm only waiting a year and a half. Or no, he didn't go that long, but like, I've been waiting forever. Drop a video. Yeah. I'm starting sleepy. Probably going to be on another 8 or 9 minutes, and I'm going to jump off because I'm starting to get sleepy because I got to wake up early in the morning. Fortunately, my 3 days off have come and gone. So, I had almost the entire week off. I had 6 out of the last 7 days off, going back, breaking it up from a half a week last week to half a week this week. So my week officially starts tomorrow. But I got to work my 4 days to get my 40. So probably by myself. I mean, I usually work with one other person, but he sucks. And then the girl I work with, she's probably quitting. So probably got to work by myself. Yeah, time does go by fast. It's crazy. I mean, I could just remember working Sunday and saying, oh, I don't go back till Thursday. Hooray. And now it's almost Thursday. That's why I need to get that damn DeLorean up to 88 miles an hour so we can see some serious shit. Then I can go back in time. Hmm. That was the weirdest commercial I may have ever seen. And that's the first time I've seen it. That is a funny commercial. I should have thought of it, but time needs to stand slow for a minute. Man, at least I get paid tomorrow. That's plus. And I'm going to put her all on the Saints to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to become rich. Skipper, did you find any good coins lately? found me a couple of wheat cents lately myself, but I don't do too much change anymore. Of course, when I was at work, I found that proof quarter, which was pretty cool. Just happened to be lying in a bunch of, they do those scrap metal things over there, and I find those plugs all the time, and I go, oh, quarter. Oh, crap, it's not a quarter. Oh, dime. Oh, crap, it's not a dime. And I was just like, oh, another one of these plugs. And I picked it up, and I go, oh, it's a quarter. And I look at it, I go, it's a proof quarter. What in the hell is this thing doing lying here? That was a good day. It was a 1989 S proof quarter. That was a good day. It wasn't silver. It was more copper nickel, but still a pretty cool find. I guess the drivers dropped their change. I find a lot. I find some change in the parking lots. The SP parking lot, the pad parking where they park, they drop stuff, and in the front, I find change. Sometimes I find like up to $1 change. I'm like, well, I've been finding some good change lately. That was a couple weeks ago. What are you selling it on? Whatnot or eBay or? I gotta figure that out. Or maybe doing the coin places. I'm sure they got some of those up there. They got this guy down here. He's like the big wig guy. He's been in business for like 50 years almost more than 50 years. He started in 69. And he does these commercials. He goes, we're going to pay you more. But he's got a place out here, and he's got two other places within like 30, 40 miles of each other, and it's the Causeway Coins. That's one of his names, the big one, and they got the other two. It's two separate names, but it's his businesses. And I went up in his business one time, and I was going to sell him something, but I didn't have enough to get anything off the ground. He's like, nah, I don't need any of that. But if I ever have something worth money, I would sell it to him just to kind of, get something, I guess. I know his son runs some of it too, but I see those commercials all the time late at night. They play them like back to back to back to back. It's like I got the commercial down pat. But good Lord. Who wants to go work for me tomorrow? So I ain't got to do it. Go deal with those people at those potheads over there. What? You don't even know what I do. Oh, maybe you do. I've probably said it before. I don't know. But I just stand around and look in a circle. I'm going to film it. Let me tell you this. Okay. Now, I actually filmed the pad Not where the drivers are, but I filmed the pad where the drivers usually are. And I'm like, look at this pad. It's like the size of a touchdown. It's not a football field damn near, really. It's just like, they're building whatever. I did a video on it. But it's like where he said he does his at 9:20 and they get 10 minutes. Ours is at 9:40 and they get 15 minutes. So ours is better than theirs. But ours is the last stop to the destination. So I don't know. It might be the first stop. I don't know. I nominate Kat to wake up at 5 in the morning for me. It's 5 o'clock my time. Central Standard Daylight Time. Yeah, I should have sent the link to Zanron. That way we get him up here and I could have been complaining about his not complaining. I could have been saying his team sucks the whole time. But next time I'll send them a link and I'll be like, no, that's when I'm waking up. I go to work at 6, but I wake up at 5. That way I get up and eat. My cab comes and gets me, and then I go to work. So, in fact, I should have reminded him because last time he fell asleep on me and I was 20 minutes late. I'm gonna wake him up this time. I'll be like, Mike, are you up? Are you up, buddy? You better be up. I ain't getting to work late. No. I guess Skipper fell asleep. Didn't answer what I was asking, but that's okay. Not a biggie. Mudslot in the building. Where is Raging Cajun? Hell if I know. I ain't seen him in ever since he stopped working on trucks. Truck driving. That's been, I don't know, 4 or 5 months maybe. He dropped off the face of the planet. I'm sure he's okay. I don't have his phone number, but I know how to get in touch with him. I just send him an email. Hey, what the heck? But he had said, I think the last time I talked to him, I think he said something about he was, I know his wife stopped driving. He was working at some place. I forget. It might have been 3 months ago. I don't know. He hadn't done a live stream in a while. I think the last time I seen him was on Cajun stream. But then Cajun don't stream anymore because, he's got his neuropathy kicking his ass right now, and it sucks, and so, and it just really ain't worth streaming half the time on YouTube anymore. But I haven't seen him in a while. Raging Cajun. I could drop him an email, but I don't know. But as soon as you say his name, he's gonna pop up somewhere. He's gonna pop up on Ed's channel or well, like I said, Cajun don't stream that much anymore, so he would pop up on his. He could pop up. He could pop up on this one, but I doubt it. I mean, Oh, he might be around. I just haven't seen him in a while. Hell, I haven't seen Cajun in a while. I haven't talked to Cajun. But I have Cajun's phone number, so I can call him anytime I want. And I can text him, and he'll usually respond back. I don't have Raging Cajun's phone number. I have Raging Cajun's email, but I don't have his phone number. You talking about Cajun Coin Hunter or Raging Cajun? That's two different people. Raging Cajun is a truck driver. Cajun, oh, I guess he's sleeping. I didn't. I forgot to. Talking about Cajun, I forgot to. I forgot to message him. Oh, well, there's the truck driving guy, Raging Cajun. So I had sent Cajun a link, but I guess he's sleeping. But I forgot to message him. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks though, but he's around. I seen him. I did see him when I was in somebody's stream while he was there. It might have been Wayne's stream or it might have been whatever. The truck drivers Raging Cajun. That's his channel. That's why I thought you were talking about that. But he's not a truck driver anymore, I don't think. I think he stopped driving. Yeah, see, now you got me all confused. Yeah, I forgot to. He might be sleeping. I don't know yet. And I sent him a link. I'm probably not going to be on much longer anyway because I'm getting me some sleep in a bit. I got to wake up early in the morning. I should have streamed last night. Probably everybody's still at Tupac's winning stuff. If he's still on. I don't know. Might be. Shit, by 7:30, I'll already be working for an hour and a half. I've had my 3 days off. Oh. I get 3 days off a week, usually in a row. So this is my third day off in a row at the beginning of the week. I've actually had 6 out of the last 7 days off because my weekend's on a Sunday. I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday off. I worked Sunday, which is the end of the week. And my boss gave me Monday, Tuesday. Well, first she gave me Monday and Tuesday. She messed up the schedule, and I said, "Do you want me to take another day?" And well, there you go. Enjoy your 2 days off. But my boss messed up my schedule. And it's the first time she ever done it. And I said, "You want me to just take Wednesday off? I'll just take that day off." So I got to work my 410s to make my 40. Because my job, it's mandatory. I got to work 40. Which I work like 39 and a half. They don't give a shit. But I don't have a set schedule, but I have a set time. I go in at 6 and I get off at 4:30. It used to be 7 to 6, but then they changed it. And if it ever drops to 8-hour shifts, it'll be 8 and 5. It'll be 5 to 2 or something. It'll be 5:30 to 2 or something. I don't know. That they want to do that, but I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, usually when I go in at 5, when I get up at 5, I usually try to fall asleep around 10. But yeah, I got to work at least the next 4 days because my boss writes my schedule on Sunday afternoon around 4:30 because Sunday ends the week. So she always writes it towards the end. There were times my boss sent the schedule at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and I'm sleeping. And I wake up the next morning, I don't even know if I'm working. And I'm like, I told her, why the hell do you do that? Nobody's up at 10. If they got to come in at 6 or 7 in the morning, they're not up at 10 at night. 9:30, 10 at night, they're probably sleeping. And, she does what she wants. She actually writes the schedule on Saturday, and then I don't know, she'd post the damn thing on Saturday. And she does it week to week, which pisses me off because if you need a day off, you got to tell her the day before, and she forgets. So, but she's Mexican, so she don't even really speak English half the time. So I'm kind of like, all right. And she wants me to learn Spanish. I'm like, I know Spanish, but I'm not speaking it. No, you're in our country. Learn the damn language. She knows enough of it, but still, How is an octopus an ancient alien? You trying to say an octopus is from another planet? Well, I guess they could be. That's the only one that's actually not mythical on here. Unless you call the Kraken. Octopus is the number one mythical creature of all time. And it's real. It's not mythical. So how is this on this list? I don't understand this at all. The top 10 mythical creatures and the octopus is real. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm watching this octopus run across the ocean floor. They have brains in their arms. Interesting. I did not know that. But octopus will never overthrow humans. We'll eat them bastards before they got a chance. Well, only like 10% of the oceans have ever really been explored. I mean, everybody knows that UFOs are, they hang out in the ocean and then they fly up. People think, oh, the aliens visit us from above. No, they don't. They're in the ocean. The Bermuda Triangle, that's an alien port. Everybody knows that shit. Well, they don't have gravity, but they have I'm trying to think of it though. I guess backwards gravity. I don't know. The more you go down, the more it smashes you like a, you know. Oh yeah. Well, no, you only got 10,000. You know, octopus has 50,000 genes, and a human's only got 25,000. Well, you can eat an octopus. So, yeah. There's only been like I think 10% or 20% of the oceans ever explored. But yeah, we definitely missed a lot. Oh, the octopus is an alien. Well, that could be. Damn thing looks like an alien, so it might as well be. Yeah, I don't eat that crap either. Oh, do you want it plain or in its own ink? If I wanted an ink pen, I would. I don't want to eat an ink pen. If I wanted an ink pen, I'd order an ink pen. It's like, good lord. So I guess that's why octopus is #1 on the most 10 mythical creatures shit, even though it's a real. Can't explain that shit. Well, it says top 10 extraordinary creatures. But it might as well be mythical because the top 9 were mythical. They had the Mothman and a few of those other ones. I don't know. Yeah, the dickfish is very ancient. That thing likes to rise up in the ocean, come to the surface. But Bigfoot, dragons, the Jinn, yeah. I already knew about the Jinn. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, damn, I gotta pop that. Didn't know that was on there. It grows so fast. Oh, good lord. Stop sitting easy. That's a big. There we go. Pop the other side. Hate when I get them damn pimples. Pimples. I don't know what the fuck it is. Get on the damn arm. Pop the shit out of it. How that freaking staff shit again. There we go. Pop it and it disappears. Let's see. Top 10 mysterious sites. Well, I already know about those. Where the heck did I put that thing at? That's not it. Damn. I should have popped that sun right there. Hey. Well, of course they do. That's what I was telling everybody in Scotty's stream when Scotty was streaming about that. Yeah, that's why you never see a Bigfoot. Because when their bodies disappear, they go back in their dimension. That's why you never found any Bigfoot remains. Because they get sucked back up in their dimension. That side. There we go. That's what I want. Damn pus. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can see them from time to time. Oh, hell. Well, I'd seen that one before, but I can watch that on YouTube afterwards. That's one of the few, what you call it? Let's see. There. I'll put that over there. I got wrong teeth. Everybody in Xandron stream disagrees with me down there. The hell with that shit. They all disagree. I tell them the sun's yellow and they tell me it's brown. So I remember we going and get Scotty's live stream and boom. Yeah. He don't do live streams anymore. I wish he did. I wish Scotty did more live streams. But no, they would have found Nessie by now. They would have found that damn thing by now. You could drain that freaking out. You could drain that whole canal. You ain't gonna find it. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find anything in there. You would have found that damn thing by now, unless it's swimming in the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, you know. This damn thing don't stop bleeding. Ah, come here. I didn't even know that thing was that big. Popped on me. Yeah, you just telling people in Xandron streams the Saints are number one. That's all they need to hear. Go Saints, and that's about that. That's all they need to freaking hear. That's all they need to hear. That's all they're gonna pay attention to, anyhow. I think I got that on the what you call it. Whoa, spaghettios. Yeah, but some people still believe it's out there. They will believe until, you know, even when they say, "Oh, it's not real," they'll still believe it because they're dummies. Damn it, I want to pop. Yeah. Righty. Got down there. I'm telling you, Kat, in that stream I was in the other day, he was saying something and he brought up a thing. And I swear, I don't know if he was like pissy or not pissy. I don't know. You have to ask him. But he said something about Kat, and you wasn't in the stream. We were talking about I wasn't paying attention because we were talking smack. But I'm pretty sure he said Kat is a Saints fan. And then he said something else because he said your name. You have to go back and watch it. I'm telling you, go back and watch it. You'll listen to what he said. I don't know if it was positive or negative. I don't really know. I was just dealing with I was dealing with the anti-Saint rhetoric going on there, but that's okay. Because, you know, those were good team. Those my football team in and out. Dip with chip crumbs. I have invented a way to do that. It's called Dippy Chip. You take the chip, you dip it in the dip, and sour cream and chocolate chip go together pretty damn good. I have done that before, just cause. Go Steelers. That's the second Steelers fan that's in here tonight. What's going on with the Steelers? Go Steelers. No. Well, we're fine now. We're going to have a problem when we play the Steelers in Paris. You know, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. Never was. Couldn't stand him. Still can't. But let me see. Oh yeah, because they've been around since, like Bill said, they've been around since 1933. Well, that's fine. You go on Zanron stream and say "Go Steelers." I'm cool with that. Shit, he probably wouldn't give. He probably wouldn't care. But you don't even know what I'm talking about anyway. You know the goofy guy that comes down here thinks the Lions don't suck. You know he does. But I don't even know if the Lions play the Steelers this year. I hope they do. I hope the Steelers play the Lions and they hang 75 on them. That'd be perfect kind of way to you know. That'd be perfect. Ooh. Oh, good Lord. That over there. I ain't stopped bleeding yet. Stop bleeding, damn it. He keep bleeding. Oh well. I popped the pimple. I'm gonna bleed to death. All right. No. Let's see. I don't know what I got left. I got something, but I don't know what the heck it is. I'm gonna have to poke Scotty and get him to start doing some more live streams. Get back on the live stream routine. Unless he went to Patreon or something I ain't aware of. But you need to get the thing. Nah, I take the crumbs and I put them over the like breadcrumbs. I stick them over the dip, and then I take a spoon and voila. Well, yeah. Well, that's basically what you just said. Okay, I didn't read that right. You basically just said what I said, except you said it first, I guess. Yeah, why not? It's all one big concoction after all. Let's see. Peanut butter is just chewed peanuts. Well, you could be on to something there. Peanut butter is just a separated oil, or as we like to say down here, Earl. The separated Earl. And the juice and whatnot, and liquefied peanut. And I guess they throw some butter in there, and then there you go. You got something going on in there. Yeah, I got this peanut butter that I bought, and the damn thing's it's not solid, it's liquid, it's more oily. And I'm like, I literally opened it up and like, let me see if I could drink this, and went, and then like all the oil started coming out really fast. I'm like, oh shit! You can take a straw and just. I think it's Skippy brand where it's more liquidy. And I'm like, I've never seen that before. And I'm like, it's interesting. It's Earl. Cooking Earl. Peanut Earl's the best to cook with, probably. I mean, I don't know. I guess it is. People say it is. You take, that automobiles can run on peanut Earl. I'm pretty certain they can. If they can run on Cooking Earl, they can run on Peanut Earl, as they say. Yeah, Coconut Earl got some of that stuff too. I actually fried up some fish in coconut oil today. Wasn't too bad. I had an air fryer, but I don't know what happened to it. I think it was given away. I don't know. I'm not a health nut. I eat whatever the hell I feel like it. If I die, I die. I just simply don't care. I'm not gonna eat like stuff I don't like, and then I live miserably. I'm gonna eat whatever the hell I want. Kills me, so be it. And this damn thing won't stop bleeding. Yeah, it's still pretty raised like a damn mini volcano. Like, yeah, this damn freaking thing. Yeah, it'll die down eventually. To poke a hole in it, another hole in it, just. Right. That's fine. I'm like, let me come back and eat something better. Don't want to extend it. Shit on that. I'm gonna go out the way Cooter went out. And man, died in his sleep of a massive heart attack. That's the way I want to go out. Of course, if I die in my sleep, ain't no one gonna know. Shit. The only time they're gonna know if it's when it's rent time. That's when I got knock on the door. And that's when they're gonna find out. Shit, because ain't nobody gonna find out otherwise. It's up. Bills are due. Oh, wait a minute. Up. If it wasn't for that, ain't nobody gonna care. I'm just gonna disappear. I think we're all gonna disappear at some point. I'm gonna go in a different dimension of plain existence. All these calendars, huh? Spuds McKenzie. Now we really are dating ourselves. Yeah. Hell, I mean, this is 38 years old. Okay, Mud Swat. I might be on while you're still there. I might not be. I don't know. We'll see. I might keep going a little bit more. Burn a couple of houses down for me while you're at it. And bring me back some beer. I'm thirsty. And I say beer, and then I hear beer gut. That happens. That happens. That's what happened to Ben Jones. You know Cooter from the Dukes of Hazzard? He died a couple of days ago. He went to sleep, never woke up. He said he had a massive heart attack. You don't know if you're having a heart attack while you're sleeping, because you know when you're sleeping, your body does more work while you're sleeping than you're awake. So, best way to go is to just close your eyes and just don't wake up. That's what I say. You don't feel it. You don't know it. Well, you probably know it when you go to the other side, but I don't know. That's the best way to go. I bet you that chair's haunted. If she sat in it a lot, it was, that chair infused into her. It's probably a, yeah, that's what I think on that. But I already got picked out at least 250 places I'm haunting once I pass. That's it. They're still around. I'm just going to go down the list until I figure out one that's still around. Yeah. Let's see. This is from. Oh, shit. I got this upside down again. Oh, this is from 88. Okay. Yeah, that's why they were saying 88 on the calendars. Okay. I got my grandma's chair, but I don't think she sat in it. But it was the massage chair that my aunt bought, because apparently you have to use up your funds and they don't give any more. I don't know what it is. So they had to buy something. So they bought the chair and they stuck it in a nursing home. But my grandma, by that point, she was basically a vegetable because dementia took over, the Alzheimer's, and She didn't know what the hell she was. She didn't even speak for the last couple of months. So, but that chair was probably a good couple of feet, 2 feet away from her when she passed away. And that chair is in my front room. It's a massage chair, but it never did work, but I just use it more as a recliner. But they had to give it to somebody, so I inherited it. So, but didn't get haunted from it, so, which is good because I don't want any hauntings. Hey, I forgot everything you just said until I go back and read it later. Then I'll remember it. Oh, hell. Damn it, did I drink it all? Oh, that's empty. Shit. I ain't got no more of that. Well, no, I don't. Well, I guess I could drink some milk if I feel like getting up. Damn thing won't stop. Stop bleeding, damn it. Pain in the ass. I didn't even notice that damn thing was there. But, I don't know. You know, I should have a memory problem. Many concussions as I probably think I had. I'm probably going to end up like a freaking vegetable in another 30 years myself. I'll have something. I'll either have the Alzheimer's, dementia, or the damn Parkinson's. Hell, my luck, I'll have all three at the same time. Oh, I've seen this one already. That's definitely the old school one. I had them all at the same time. My other grandma had Alzheimer's, dementia, and pancreatic cancer all at the same time. I don't know what the hell she died of. They couldn't figure it out. They just put all three on the death certificate because they really don't know. I would actually think it was probably the pancreatic cancer, which now apparently they give you medicine where you don't need a pancreas. I don't know, but I asked the doctor this about. I think she died in 2010. Yeah, my grandpa died in 2013. I want to say she died in 2000. It was about 3 or 4 years. I want to say it's 2010. But she had pancreatic cancer, and I asked the doctor, I don't know what the fuck pancreas is. Didn't realize it. Do you need a pancreas? The guy looked at me and he's like, what do you think? And I go, well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you, dumbass. I'm not a doctor. And he's like, yes, you do. And he walks off. I'm like, asshole. I'm like, I don't know what the hell it is. I'm not a doctor. I was like, I thought it was like a gallbladder. You cut the damn thing out. But now apparently you can take the pancreas out and you can take medicine that substitutes for it. apparently, that or something. So, you know, you don't need a damn pancreas. Just cut the shit out and, you know, put a sugar packet in there. Boom, tape a sugar packet where the damn pancreas is. There you go. Problem solved. It's like nobody knows what all that shit is. But yeah, doctors are butt wipes. They don't know anything, and when you ask a question, it's crazy. Can't you take the gallbladder out? Or was that the appendix? I know you can take the appendix out. Doctors don't know shit. I told one, well, I worked with this guy, and he died of cancer, and I worked with him at Walmart, and he's been passed away for almost 15 years. And I told him, I said, doctors don't know shit. And he goes, they know, they know. Trust me, they know. Because they gave him like 3 months to live. And he lived exactly 3 months because he retired. He got to a point where, well, actually, he didn't retire. Walmart fired him. But they don't call it firing. They just kind of like, well, you can't work anymore. So, after a while, they just let you go because they don't care if you're on your deathbed or not. But when they did that, they, took his insurance away. So, I don't know. But there's a cure for everything out there. They just don't want to give it to anybody because the pharmaceutical people make a zillion trillion dollars. It's a fact. If you got a disease, they got a cure for it, but they're not going to give it to you. And if they are, they're going to make a shitload of money off of it. And they're going to make sure only the rich people can do it. So, they do not give a rat's ass. If it happened to them, they would use it. Well, of course there is. There's been a cure for that since the 50s, probably. Probably before that. So, yeah, chemo, fuck that. Chemo works, and then like 2 years later, it comes back and you're dead. Nah, I just take my chances with the regular thing. Chemo is the one that actually gets you sick and kills you in the first place. You're bombarding your body with like terawatts of radiation. I mean, good lord, they didn't think that's gonna work. It's like, no, I don't think so. Kills all the good things, bacteria too. Uh, yeah, I just deal with the cancer. I would just deal with that and do whatever. Yeah. K word. I don't know. I've had 3 of my videos taken down. The last one was I said the C word. Apparently, I'm not supposed to say that word. I said that in the video, and they were like, nope, no way. And I ain't even monetized, and they took that damn thing down. That was a 5-year video. They took that down last year. They were like, we got you saying that word 12 times, and they time stamped it. And I go, well, all the other channels say that damn word. You still can't say that word, apparently. But I still see channels saying that word, and I'm just like, it's the Hong Kong Phooey. I said it on Wayne's stream the other night. He freaked out. He's like, you can't say that word on YouTube. And I go, why not? Everybody else says the damn word. Why in the hell not? But I can't think of what K word you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure it'll come to me later. Oh, hell, you talking about that K word? Oh, now I know what you're talking about. The hell, I can't say that word, fool. I don't know. It's crazy. YouTube needs to update me with a list of the unwritten rules, because I used to know them. Apparently, I don't know them anymore. Oh. Well, I'm not monetized. Did I actually? I don't remember if I said that or not. I probably did, but I don't remember. But YouTube has like 2,304 words that's flagged anyway. You know. But I mean, they took down the Hong Kong Phooey one. They took down that one. Last year or a year and a half ago. That was a 5-year-old video. But they'll wait about 2 or 3 years and then it'll come down. But I was in what's his name stream and he was talking about something like that, and the screen went black and it shut the stream down right away. Oh, oof. OOF, oof, whatever his name is. Every time I go on his stream, it gets shut down. And I'm like, what the hell did he do now? Oh, yeah, you can get in trouble for anything. I don't even really do Facebook anymore. I use it just to play games. I don't know. That's kind of weird. They got the weird, what you call it? Well, YouTube is by Google, which is by Alphabet. Facebook is Meta, but pretty much the same, yeah. They're all in the same building next to each other. Yeah. Well, yeah, my friend pretty much did that too. He got rid of all the he got rid of his no, he didn't have Twitter. He had something, he got rid of that, then he got rid of something else, then he got rid of Facebook just to keep the messenger. I don't even really use Facebook. I have it, I've had it. Somebody hacked my Roger Goodell page, so I had to delete it. Bastards. And then Facebook said my Saints page is impersonating impersonating something. And I'm like, I never claimed it to be the actual football team. It was a fan page. It says on that fan page, like so many fan pages and other pages, forum pages and stuff. But that Facebook page has been up since 2007, like almost 20 years. And now they're telling me it's against their bylaws. And I go, it's been up for 19 freaking years. I don't understand. Like, okay? It's weird. Uh, well, there you go. That works. Labor Day. That should be coming up pretty soon. They're talking about Labor Day sales on the televisions. Oh hell, it's almost time for me to go to bed. 10 o'clock is when I go to bed, and it's 9:58. That way, I can try to get at least 7 hours of sleep. I usually operate on 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but I'm trying to get into a sleep pattern. That way I can kind of do my thing. Now, if this would have been last night, I would have kept going. I should have streamed last night, but I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good Monday or Tuesday. Just had, I don't know. I almost had heat stroke. That's probably why I wasn't feeling good. I gotta throw. I gotta like run all the way around a freaking building and throw some trash away because the damn Mexicans like to block my path with their freaking tools. I'm just like, crazy, crazy. Discord, I can't figure out. WhatsApp, my boss wants me to download, and I keep telling her no. That takes a lot of space on your phone. At least does on mine. All right. Well, anyway, I got nothing left to say, folks. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. So I appreciate you, Cat, Mud Swat, and the rest of y'all for, being here. I gotta get me some sleep because I'm starting to fall asleep. And I'm watching TV, and that's what makes me fall asleep. So, but anyway, if I did say a specific word, YouTube can edit it out because they usually do. So, anyway, I appreciate y'all. I might do another one tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. So, appreciate you much, SWAT Cat. The rest of y'all, what's that for one person? Oh, yeah, my boss wants us to do it to like stay in touch, but I don't do the video stuff like Zoom. Zoom gets hacked all the time. I don't do any of that crap. I went to commercial. Hell, I could pull that up on YouTube. Just watching an old Johnny Carson episode. That's gonna put me to sleep. This one's got Betty Davis on it from 1988. So right before she passed. All right. Well, I appreciate all y'all. Y'all have a good one. You put 2 words backwards. That's all right. I speak backwards and I talk backwards. I'll figure it out later. I'll look at this in the morning and go, oh, okay. Yeah, well, Twitter made their messages encrypted too. If you want to speak. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense, I guess, but okay, now I gotta jump off because I'm getting tired. So appreciate you, Cat, Mud Swat, rest of y'all. I'm gonna go to sleep, son. Y'all have a good night. And if you go on Xanron, tell him go